Hello there, this is Francr2009 and today on this video we have a special guest, is TGXtrucker. How are you, man?
I'm good, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I'm just testing all these new features we have now and that have been introduced by SES software. Actually, it's the new update 1.6. What do you think about this new update?
Well, I think it's pretty neat. I think it's the best update so far from SES. It's included some changes which I have been expecting for pretty much the start of the game, and some new features which is pretty nice. And we have World of Trucks, which is what I'm checking out right now.
Yes, we have World of Trucks, and what do you think about this website? I mean, we have, for example, new gallery system, and we also have the avatar system, and this new customizable license plates. What do you think about that?
It's pretty neat. To be honest, I wasn't expecting this to be in the game.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting a multiplayer mod or something like that either. But this is pretty much a big step. I was expecting, something within the game in which you would upload the screenshots and, integrate it within the game, not a website. And now we have like a Facebook page dedicated to Euro Truck Simulator 2, which is pretty amazing.
Yes, that's a nice comparison. It's like a Facebook page for the trucks. Basically, we can upload all of our screenshots, and people can rate it, or I don't know. No, yeah, they can only rate it. But it's very nice feature. Yes, we weren't expecting that. What do you think about some other features they introduced? For example, in the game, the fuel consumption simulation. What do you think about this?
Well, the fuel consumption is something which should be from the start of the game, in the game. This is a truck simulator. One of the focuses on driving, you got to drive economically, because the company needs to pay, 1,000, 2,000 euros on filling your tank. So you gotta
Yes.
drive economically. But let's say your truck is consuming 10, 20 liters uphill, like if it was on a highway, which is what was happening before. That's
Yeah.
not realistic. We don't want that. So I think this improvement is a huge step compared to what we had before.
Exactly, we needed something like this, something real, that shows us real data about our fuel consumption. Now, what about the auto-adaptive transmission? This is also a new feature.
Well, this is one of the secondary things, because I mainly drive with sequential transmission. I don't have a shifter. But for those who drive with automatic, I'm sure this will be a very big change. You don't have to actually take your truck uphill like 40 kilometers an hour. You may be able to do like 50, 60, something realistic for the power of your engine.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just testing this while we talk. I'm driving, and I got to test the auto transmission, and I have to say it's very useful. For example, downhills, um, it's very useful. Now I have another question for you, and this is very important. What do you think it will take from SES software to make a multiplayer, a real multiplayer in which we all can meet in the virtual world? What do you think it will take?
That's one difficult thing to do. SES has, don't quote me on this, but maybe 15 employees, something like that. And the main games which have multiplayer have over 200.
Yes.
So we gotta bear in mind that it's something which is pretty impossible at this stage. I don't know their situation on this, so they may be able to buy some code for multiplayer for, don't know, from some big company or something.
Yeah.
but I find it pretty impossible. What will it take for them to make it? I think money and loads and loads and loads of time, and I hope super from us too.
Yeah, I think, yeah, apart from money, yeah, they need a lot of stuff, not only money. They need workers, they need new people, and of course they need a new code. I've heard that, for example, in order to make a multiplayer, they need to change this game engine. Have you heard something like that? Um,
No, I haven't. That's the first time I hear it, but you know that really complicates the stuff because you have
yeah,
to redo the whole game, which
exactly.
is pretty bad.
Yeah, exactly. Um, okay, I think we are done here. Thank you very much for your participation here in this video. I want you to say hi to all of our friends at It's All About Games site, and say hi to them.
Well, hi everyone. Thanks you for letting me be here, and you know, thanks Steve, thanks Frank, you know, thanks everyone, even the
Okay.
guests. You know, everyone makes It's All About Games. It's not like us, which we are inside. Uh, People who read is the people who brings motivation for our, let's say, boss. You know, you both, Fran and Z, you know, you make the difference.
Yeah, it's not only we which integrate the community, but it's also all the guests, all the people who are interested. And talking about that, I want to say people that we are on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're here on YouTube. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe on our channel here at YouTube. You will find very useful information and of course gameplays. And thank you again for your participation. It's been a privilege, and as I always say, thank you, goodbye, and see ya.